I really want to jump into that experience of the frontline and how AI can influence that challenge that service leaders are seeing across the board. A little bit of a baseline first, because as we're seeing with technology in general, and even more prominent with AI, this challenge to scale, where north of 80% of organizations say they have some initiatives to ideate, incubate new ventures. Less than 20% are able to scale them.
Mhm.
And depending on the research that the study that you look at, this number oscillates between 20 and 25% of the success stories. Are there any systematic blind spots that you've come across with organizations, that perhaps things that are not considered as they kick off these initiatives but should?
Yeah, those numbers are very consistent with what we learned from the companies too, Gerardo. Only about 15% of the projects, AI projects, make beyond the POC side of it when the customers are trying. I kind of see like mainly three key factors that could influence that. First, identifying the right use cases with an important problem and a good return or a value for it. Because of the hype with the AI, there is a lot of experiments or small projects that are going on, but I think it's very important to identify that right use case in the surveys to do it. Second, I know AI now, because of the common excitement, seen as a very broad solution, but AI can do a good job actually when it is applied narrowly to do one task, narrow task well. So I think having that vertical solution experience with industry, domain, as well as process area focus, I think will help these projects to be more successful than looking at it as a generic tool. The last one I would say is, again, it's very important to manage the change, which we'll talk about, I'm sure,
Mm-hmm.
more coming up, and also focus on the key business metrics. Like in the service, for example, what are the use cases that can improve the product uptime, productivity of the service technicians, or the profitability for the business? I think selecting those use cases, applying the right vertical expertise, and then manage the change, I think, are the ways we see companies can increase that success ratio.